Whether you're farming resources, building your territory, or boosting your PvP survivability, your choice of support and gathering heroes can make or break your gameplay. Today I'm ranking the top 10 must-use support heroes for both PvE and PvP in 2025. Some are underrated, others are game-changing. Let's kick things off with the duo that every single player are using, the late game and also the beginners, even though that they're basically at the bottom of the tier list, Kella and Chackcha. These two heroes is something that you're going to get for free just by starting Call of Dragons. I think even Kella is going to be at the first chapter, you're going to be able to receive Kella, and you're going to get a lot of medals or blue heads for Chackcha. But still, this is a blue heroes that don't have something great in them, exception is a gathering. That's why it's a used heroes. Even from the late games, I'm still using these heroes. It's on the bottom just because the only thing these two heroes are providing is gathering. Now we're going to see other gathering heroes also that is only for gathering, but either they're going to do better gathering speed or they can be used on the PvE, PvP or other places in Call of Dragons. So Kella and Chackcha is going to be at place number 10. Next up is a hero that starts to push the gathering speed. And I have a question, which of these two heroes you're mostly using for your daily gathering, Kella or Chackcha, or you just use both of them? Now here's where somebody's shining with the speed, not with the strange. And I'm talking about the Pan. The Pan is other overall hero in Call of Dragons that is just built only for gathering. This hero cannot actually do anything else. Of course, all of the heroes are having some kind of speed, some kind of rage skill that may look like a PvP skill, but still, Pan is healing some units, Chackcha is increasing rage accumulation speed and counter attack damage bonus, and Kella is just putting this attack reduction and march speed reduction. But we're not going to use these heroes for PvP. It's going to be only for gathering. That's why this heroes is on the bottom of my list. And Pan, the main reason I put her above Chackcha and Kella is just because she's having better gathering speed. It's having gathering speed bonus 20% and wood gathering speed, which is like extra 20%. All of these heroes is going to follow the same talent tree with no exception, maybe one exception. This is going to be for Indies. She's also an overall hero that I'm using just for gathering, but on Indies I have this talent, but we're going to go there. So this is the main reason why I think Pan is one idea better from Kella and Chackcha. It's just because better gathering speed. And if you like this type of practical insights, give the like, thumbs up, basically like the video, it really helps a lot. But what happens if the overall hero get a legendary status? And on place number 8 I have put it Indies. And it's time to talk about one of the most rarest hero in the game. And why is she at the place number 8? By rarest I mean this hero is extremely hard to be get, more hard from any existing hero in Call of Dragons. You cannot buy her skills, you basically can get it only from Trial Store or Pixel Exchange. And I'm talking about Behemoth's Trial. This is the place where you can buy in these tokens, and it's only 3 per day, which make this hero the most hard one to be awakened, even if you have tons of money. But back to the original question, why she is at the place number 8? And the only thing is, first thing, Indies is not having better gathering speed over the Pan. It's basically 20% gathering speed bonus, and wood gathering speed bonus can go up to 10%. That's why she's underperforming compared to the Pan from the gathering speed, but this hero can be used as a support hero in Legions. Most of the people, when they decide to make a support legion, Indies is the hero they're using there. Of course, also Tarra. We're going to go also to the Tarra, but the main reason is this thing: healing factor 450. She's providing some healing, some damage she's doing. Also, damage taken is increased by 20% for 2 seconds, and 2 seconds honestly is extremely low time. But I'm not supporter of support legions. For me, support legion is something that is just filling your hospital and you don't get any benefits from this type of heroes. This is the main reason I actually put her on the place number 8. I just don't have any use from her. Pan is outperforming in this, but still this hero can be used as a support legion from other players. And to be honest, I have no idea why I actually awake this hero, and I collect these marks over and over again. So far we covered the base level gatherers and step it in the epic legendary range. Now things is about to get interesting, and coming up is a builder hero that are more useful than you expect. And I have a question for you guys. guys, do you think legendary is equals better when it comes to the gathering, PvE or behemoths? You might be sleeping over this one, but in war times this is one of the most important heroes there, and I'm talking about Ordo. It may sound funny from first look that Ordo for me is more valuable from Indies, but Ordo is having something that Indies is not having. First of all, Ordo is having the mana gathering speed, extremely important. The other thing Ordo is having is also engineering bonus up to 20%. The other hero that is having engineering 20%, this is correct. He is also having 20%. Even Nico is not having that much engineering. And you can clearly see from the engineering that the Nico is having can go up to 15%. So Crack Ordo is your combo for Battlefield to build or to destroy. Also, Ordo is having the talent tree for engineering. You can build him to even build more faster. It's not only about gathering. Even though from talents he's also having a gathering. You can get some gathering speed. Okay, it's over this one. And on the question why Burgas that engineering matter that much for you is if you have a heroes that have great engineering, you're going to need less legions on the battlefield. Less legions is going to be around this tower that is extremely vulnerable from the enemy attacks. So better engineering is just better overall. Also, I'm going to suggest this artifact, Potion of Vigor, that is going to increase your engineering by 100% for 30 minutes for Ordo. And if you got a builder hero that you rely during the war times, drop it in the comments which hero you're using for building or destroying. And next is a frontline tank that I really love. And also this is a hero that is the fastest one to be awakened, and she's tanky as hell, and I'm talking about Eliana. First of all, why Eliana is extremely fast to be awakened? The only thing you need is just that event where drop this mask for the Eliana. Currently I don't have this mask, but from this mask you can drop this abandoned puppet and you're going to summon the dark Eliana. The moment you strike, you have to only rally this tribe, and the moment you defeat this tribe, you have a chance to receive Eliana tokens, and this makes this hero extremely easy to be awakened. Also, by getting more and more Eliana tokens, even if the hero is awakened, you can just sell them and buy gold keys or legendary medals. So why Eliana is on the place number 6? The first thing is the shield she is providing. The second thing is normal attack damage reduction by 30%, which is absolutely crazy, especially against cavalry and marksmen for your tank. When casting Rage Skill Legion, get shelter, increasing the defense by extra 30% for 5 seconds. You're basically casting every 10 seconds one rage skill, is something like this, so 50% from the time you're going to have this juicy defense bonus from 30%. And finally, since it's way easy to be awakened, most likely you're going to get easy dispel, basically the awakening, and this is giving 70% chance to receive healing when hit with the normal attack, healing factor 400. So you get the shield, you get normal attack damage reduction, you get defense increase, you also get healing. Absolutely crazy hero. I personally use my Gorish with Eliana. I even have a video on my channel where I do the tournament fights and I get crazy success with this combo. Now for overall hero, she's not having something that, you know, do some gathering or something like this, but I think in the war, especially in these days, you need infantry on the battlefield, and having extremely valuable quality heroes like Eliana can actually help your alliance to defeat the enemy and get the best rewards from the season. And let me know in the comments, have you ever tried Eliana with Gorish, or you're running different tank, and what kind of tank combo you're running. Next up is a hero that is doing way more from just healing. And if you enjoyed so far, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this in-deep rankings or any Call of Dragons content that I make on my channel. And this one is a sleeper for range-based damage dealers and mana farming mains. And I'm talking about the Tarra. This hero, I cannot actually say it's new in the game. It's obviously not that new, but it's not from season 1 present in the game for us, the late game players. And why I put Tarra on this place before Eliana? First of all, as a mage main and also for marksman mains, I think Tarra fit extremely well. Also for cavalry or any player that have more from 2 legions. What the Tarra is doing is increasing hero skill damage by 20%, also have a healing factor from 600, which is way better from the Indies one, but here we also get 20% more hero skill damage. But this is not the most important thing from the Tarra. Definitely it's not the most important thing. The most important thing for this hero is actually the second skill, which is going to give you to your legion where is Tarra and 4 surrounding legions. You can guess is basically for your 5 legions, but it can catch some other friendly legion. It will give you attack resistance minus 10% and attack bonus can go up to 15%. Now, how you can actually achieve this thing is from the damage taken reduction, you have to have 2 5-star heroes. This is extremely valuable spell, and that's why I actually like this hero so much. So far, I cannot. I'm still testing her from point of trying to fit her somewhere, but there is just way better heroes from her at the moment. So obviously I don't think I'm going to find a place for her, but it's extremely good hero, and it's not only for the PvP. We saw that hero skill damage increased by 20%, healing, attack resistance, attack boost, but also the third spell is giving gathering speed bonus 20%, mana gathering speed bonus 20%, and we all know with our main castle we're farming mana, so why not having this great hero that is going to farm mana way more faster? And also most of the alliances, like 95% of the alliances, are putting alliance resource pit that is actually for mana, and this hero is great to be put there. You're just going to get absolutely great value from the Tarra. From point, if you don't have all the legendary heroes existing, you know, right now in the game, you can use her definitely in your legions. It's going to increase the survivability, it's going to provide you with the healing, it's going to provide you with attack, and for your legion it's going to give you even 20% more rage skill damage. Now, so far we have gone into the gatherers, engineers, PvP buffers, and next let's look at hero who offer flexibility for advanced players. And what is coming up is precision based power. But before we jump, are you using Tarra in PvP or purely just for mana gathering? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's talk about an older hero that still have value but with limits, and I'm talking about Hosk. The first time I get Hosk, I was extremely happy since he is from the VIP. This is a hero that is not that easy to be get, but still is in a rank list since it's an overall hero, even though he's having the precision talent tree. But we're going to see other heroes that is also having not only support talent tree. Now, what I like over the Hosk and why he's not on the top of position is basically his skills. Now, back in the days, we extremely value this extra 15k that the Hosk is giving, but not any longer. This 15k don't mean that much. The other spell that is not that valuable for open field, this is the Dreams of Peace, which when launching a rally normal attack have 50% chance to reduce the target defense by up to 15%. So we have 2 spells that is not that valuable personally for me. Let me know in the comments below your personal opinion. And we're left it with this one and this one, if you don't have him awakened. Now, to awake Hosk is little hard thing, you know, it's little hard thing because you have to have specific level VIP, and from there of course you can just buy the bundles and you're going to awake him. But still, this spell I really like because it's pretty decent boost. Also, this spell is here is like if you're a commander of your deputy, it's like this, but the normal attack damage bonus as a commander, as a deputy is a pretty decent. The thing about the awakening compared to the Lilia, who is she's also from the VIP, Lilia is adding 1 extra legion, so from 2 she's hitting 3 legions with extremely big damage. Hosk is going to give you this counter attack critical rate, increase it by 6% up to 20%. Let's say it's 30% for the counter attack and normal attacks. This thing to be valuable, it have to be with either cavalry or it have to be with marksmen. This is the 2 troops that can get any kind of value from this thing. And we have so many heroes that is boosting the power like this, and I can, for example, show Sindrian. Frygar is giving critical, Sindrian is increasing attack and also doing a second attack. There is just way too many heroes that outperform Hosk, but still, he is on the place number 4. So far in the late game, Hosk Kinara is something that is extremely painful to be hitted, and people are still using this hero. But to get the benefit from Hosk Kinara Legion, you have to have Hosk Awakened. And as I mentioned, it's not that easy to have him awakened. You basically need VIP level 14 to open the Wasp chest so you can have Hosk fully awakened. And the next one is a flying and flexible, and that alone give him pretty decent edge over Hosk. Before we jump over this hero, I want to ask you and let me know in the comments, is Hosk still in your rotation or have been replaced? Now the next hero is a new, he's flying and he's confused a lot of players, and here is my take, and I'm talking about Bahorn. Now Bahorn is one of the heroes that I still didn't get just because I cannot find a place for him, even though he's having the skill talent tree, extremely valuable talent tree for the mages main, but I cannot find a place for this hero. The damage is extremely low for mages. As a mage main, I want to have decent amount of damage done on the battlefield, and in the same time when I awake him after casting, you know, his rage skill, Legion gets normal attack critical rate 20% for 5 seconds. Now if I check the tier 5 mages, you're going to see that they have 292 damage. They just don't have damage. That's why for mages it's extremely important the rage skill. Mages don't have damage. Exception is Celestials, but you have to be specific race, a fraction like a League of Order, in order to actually have Celestials, which in my opinion have a decent amount of damage. And this hero is so unpredictable just because it's supporting a lot of different type of troops. Better have, if you're marksman main, have extremely strong marksman heroes that support the marksmans. From this, having a hero that may support mages, that may support infantry, that may support cavalry. And this is what this hero is doing. You know, infantry deals more, a 5% more counter attack damage. Of course, this thing can get boosted. In general, it's too general hero. But I put him before the Hosk is just because I can actually use him as a mage main. This is the first thing. The other thing is a rage skill downtree, which can be also for cavalry, also for mages, and also is a flying one. Hosk is not a flying one, and this hero gives even decent march speed bonus. Can go up to 20% if you have this spell level 5. Also is doing damage to like 3 legions. Extra rage is going to be regenerated. You can run Bahorn with Bertrand. You can run Bahorn with Theia. You can run Bahorn with Eagles and Forundil. There is just so many things that you can actually do with this hero. It's extremely flexible hero. It's a flying one. It's a speed one. But this is the main reason he's on the place tree. It's just way too general hero that is not giving the best for specific troop, but giving average for all the troops. And if you want fast access to me or to connect to other Call of Dragons players, you can join in my Discord. The link is in the description. Now let's talk about the true PvP support monster, which shows for everybody. But before we jump over this hero, I have a question for you. Do you see Bahorn fitting better for mage or marksman legions? Now let's talk about the old hero but still top tier, and she does it all without even doing damage. And I'm talking about Theia. Boy oh boy, this is one of my favorite heroes. In the season 1 you're going to see Theia in the strongest world, I think also with Emrys, but this hero till this day, after 2 years playing Call of Dragons, she's one of the top heroes that I have. That's why she is a 6-star. That's why she's awakened. I invest heavily in the Theia, and the Theia is not only for the mages, even though I have most decent reports with Lilia, Theia, with Infernal Flame as an artifact, and Sapphire Fire Drag as a pet. This hero is something that can help Spring Guardian Eagles to strike. It's a flying one, we have to mention that. It's a flying one. First thing, just couple words over the spell, is giving shield to 2 nearly friendly legions. Also, hero skill damage taken reduction, extremely important against fighting other mages. Hero skill damage synergy 15%, march speed bonus 20%, and when I run Lilia Theia, I use Celestials there. This attack speed is also applying to Celestials because they're flying unit. It's just a hero that everybody can use. It's just a hero that everybody. You can run her also with your infantry, especially if you have couple legions. This shield is going to, you know, support the infantry there. It's just a hero that you must have, whatever you're playing, whatever troop you're main. Theia is extremely valuable hero. But still, there is one support hero or overall hero that is even more flexible and reliable. But before we jump, I have a question for you, and this is: what is your favorite hero you like to pair with Theia? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, the queen of supports or overall heroes in 2025. Let's talk about Hsiang. Hsiang is a hero that we received lately. It's one of the new heroes. The way this hero can be getted, first of all, this is the only hero that have epic version, and this is the epic version. You can get her for free as an epic hero. This is Hsiang, and I think you buy some fruits there and you can make her a legendary hero. But why I put Hsiang on the first place, even over my fully awakened Theia, fully 6-star Theia, over Hosk, over Bahorn, over rest of the heroes presented in the game? Why I decide she's on the top? And the answer is pretty simple. Her skills, of course. The first skill is AoE damage dealing, is 1.3k, which is extremely rare for damage skill dealers. Now about the healing receive reduction, I'm not quite sure, but lately a lot of people are using sand lizards as a pet. Also other people are going to have Hsiang. Just the game put a lot of healing, to be honest, in the game. And this is just the first spell. The second second one is healing. That's why Hsiang is also very nice to be paired with one of the best heroes in Call of Dragons. This is Magroth, and also is healing the other legions behind around her. After Hsiang cast a rage skill, she healed 3 surrounding friendly legions, which can go up to 100, and she's healing her legion for 150. But this is not the main power of Hsiang. She's also gives some attack, some defense, 20% attack, 20% defense, healing grant and bonus 10%. And this is maybe the most important one for me personally, and this is whatever the legion grants healing, it get 1 stack of Healer's Mark. Each stack increases damage by up to 6% for 5 seconds, 3 stacks. So 18% damage dealing bonus the legion with Hsiang, which is doing 1.3k as a rage skill and also is doing AoE damage, is going to receive. This is something for me personally a game change. And whether your legion wants a normal attack, it gets additional 50 rage, get additional 50 rage, and get keen attack plus 15% for 3 seconds, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. Getting extra 50 rage, let's say for 1 second you do 1 attack, you basically are having this thing for free. Heal it, health high. This is 10% getting 50 rage. If you do 1 attack per second for 10 seconds, you're going to get 50 rage. It's basically going to proc 1 time. You're getting this thing for free and also keen. This is extremely valuable awakening skill. Even though she's not providing with the shield, she's providing with the healing. Also is providing with the damage. So this is the main reasons I think Hsiang is on the top of the food chain. And if you want early access to all of my future videos and full stream history, you can consider becoming a member of this channel. You're going to support the channel, also link in the description. And I have final question is, do you think Hsiang deserve this top or rank number 1, or you have another favorite hero that you think from the overall heroes is the best on the top place? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit 1 like, subscribe, share with your friends, become a member, get early access and other benefits. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.